Good evening, everyone. If I can get back into here. Hope you guys are all doing well. It's Vulcan again. And we are ready to do some more KOTOR. Right up there. Weird. I have to mirror that or something. Fix that. Properties. No. I'm gonna do it. Transform. There we go. There. Okay. Yes, we are back. We're on Telos. We need to heal up. And we want to go over here. We don't want to avoid these. Looks like a path with some droid turrets. I also get the feeling of the unknown planet on KOTOR 1. Oh, hello.
Looks like a minefield up ahead. We can try and pick our way through, or take some time to disarm some and clear a path.
Well, yeah, we're definitely going to try to disarm some.
What's going on?
Leoder is better at this. Good job.
More where that came from.
Yep, just keep running after him. Okay. Let's reload that. That went horribly. So let's go ahead.
Just say the word.
Solo mode. Oh. Alright, maybe he needs to put on that stealth. Stealth field generator. Yeah, that one. Or wait, is this better? Stealth plus 6. Yeah, we're doing that one.
We'll be back shortly.
We'll be back shortly. That you will, Baylor. That you will. What? Why? Why is that happening? I'm stealth for crying out loud.
Let's go.
What does that put my actually looking at? So an 8? It's not enough, really?
We'll be back shortly.
Price this again. Yeah, it's a failure because they somehow are detecting me even though I'm stealthed and cloaked.
We'll be back shortly.
I have better stealth. No. Does he have better stealth? Yes. And he's got high demolition. Okay, we're doing it on him. Alright, so now you're gonna go ahead and stealth.
Wait here.
I will save again. Oh. There you go. Oh, okay. Atten's the way to do it. Stealthy rogue. Type. Okay. Do a quick save. A little close there, Atten. Is he rolling an auto 20? Look at that. Look at that. He's rolling nat 20s on all this. This is hilarious. He's rolling a nat 20 over and over and over again. We got our crap ton of mine. 16 frag mine. That's a lot. Actually, wait. Let me turn that back on.
Wait here.
Let me go explore over here really. Got some 10x. Like some deer over here. Looks like a dead end. The bag. Poison grenade, nice. Backpack. Arcane blaster rifle and a med.
I'll just leave this right here.
I watched a speed run, kind of. It was a they were trying to do the game, first game, without using a lightsaber, with only using a short sword. And they found out how easy the game could be if you do certain things. One of them included setting a bunch of mines up in front of a spot where an enemy um, goes through a door and attacks you. So that might be something I might try to do. This one, as a viable strategy, especially since I'm getting all these mines. Look at that, everyone's leveling up. We are getting experience for this. Messages, logs, feedback. Yeah, see? Exum. Yeah, he's getting auto combat. Effects. Effects? Bad effects. Hidden cache.
The mercenaries have at least 2 hidden caches like this. We should keep our eyes open.
What do you... What? Concussion grenade, computer spike, poison grenade. Ooh, advanced med pack, life support, 10 components, amplifying chamber mark 2. Alright, back into stealth. And then we'll see what Ad can give us. Let me get a drink here real quick. I bit my cheek a couple days ago, really bad, and still hurts. So let's see, you're level 10. Okay. No, but I love you level 11. No. Awareness. This way. Only the main character can select a skill during level up, which is kind of beats. To improve 2 weapon fighting. Powers. Termination Shicho lightsaber. Oh. Where's that? Where else? Revitalize. Force barrier. Realize that was heavy. Force whirlwind. Stable droid. Theodore. Learn specialist. And 2 points left. Infinite. I guess there's infinite stealth. How many fragments do I have now? 18. 7 average sonic. 10 minor sonic. Yeah, I'm aware they're there. Let's see what I can do stealthily here.
I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here.
This is hilarious.
I'll just leave this right here.
Okay.
I'll just leave this right here.
Like how you put on a shield.
I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here.
I also see another mine over there that I must have missed or something. Not sure how I missed that mine, but I'm gonna go grab that. One of my mines. Oh, we're picking that back. Those guys still hurt? Yeah, looks like it.
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
So you shouldn't have a whole lot of health left. But you stop where you're at and fire from where you're at. They're at.
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Surprised that guy didn't die from the mine. Or get hit by the mine, rather. Credits. Get mine back since it didn't get used. Code locked. Oh, that's disappointing. So we didn't explore. Well, technically we did, but we didn't fill out the map over here. So I'm gonna fix that.
More where that came from.
No. There you go. Alright, so there's nothing left over here.
Yeah?
Can I switch characters? The only one I can't add is him. Can't actually add her either, okay. That'd be a hell of a mod if they had one like that. Let you have more than 3 party members at a time. That one saved, of course it did.
More where that came from.
There you go.
Time to even the odds.
Yay, we beat up the turrets. Nothing to pick up from them, but we beat them up. Let's go to the excavation site. It looks like a bunch of tents. You're not gonna...
Sentry droid ahead. We've been spotted again.
And that means more mercenaries. I don't know about you guys, but I just can't wait.
We're close to the compound, so they'll be getting ready for us.
I think we're close to the compound too. That means this entire place is probably on alert. So much for sneaking in.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
That's Kalanord. Well, I should wait for... Can't tell if that actually works. I don't actually have a lightsaber anyway right now. We're gonna wait a minute for us to regenerate our Force stuff. What is it? About halfway. A little longer. I want to equip this, but... Oh, whoops. Hold on. Oh wait, wonder if I... Okay. That's probably enough. Oh. Would have been enough.
Let's go.
I hear you.
Alright, Patton.
Wait here.
We'll grab those mines before they blow us all up. No, your turrets did not work. Your droids, huh? But I was stealthed.
Wait here.
Okay, stealthing does not do anything.
Wait here.
It's on stealth. And on solo. We're gonna be doing that. We might as well be going.
No.
I hear you. More where that came from.
More where that came from.
Give us some bad effect. Oh, he's stunned. You alive? Really? Can't loot him. Ah, here's the tent-looking places. Let's go.
There's the landing pad. There should be a computer terminal I can access from there. Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way there, though.
Why do you say that?
What do we have here? The Jedi. Saves us the trouble of looking for you. Corin Fault did say you were dangerous. Maybe he does know what he's talking about.
Who are you?
Fault hired me to keep everyone out of the restoration zone. You in particular.
Why? What's down here?
A grenade with your name on it, Jedi. Attack!
Okay. I don't know if I have enough of that, but we're doing that. Really? I missed? No, what? Oh, he's down. Did he seriously walk around there and get out of the way of their grenade? What a jerk. Okay. What about being able to... Yeah. Okay, he's down.
Came from. Time to even the odds. More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Disruptor rifle.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Okay. Gonna go fight up there, I guess. Any more, yeah, remains. Credits. Hello.
Time to even the odds. More where that came from. 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 Time to take you down to size. More where that came from. 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 Time to take you down to size. More where that came from.
Why don't we do see what's inside? Man, there's a lot of enemies around here, aren't there? Hey, you're finally up and with us. Welcome to the land of the living. It's better than nothing, I guess. Sith Disruptor. Something over here? No.
What's going on?
I don't think there's anywhere else. There's the actual base.
Hopefully I'll be able to access the shield network from this console.
Probably not going to be able to, are you?
Good, it's functional, and my passcodes still work. Now let's find your ship.
TSF said the Ebon Hawk wasn't at any sanctioned landing site. What makes you think you can find it?
The TSF probably thinks the ship was put down in the wastes, but they don't know the planet as well as I do. Telos' atmosphere has been turned into acidic vapor. Landing a ship in the wastes would be like sealing it in a hangar full of hungry miners.
I'd say there's probably an illegal landing site somewhere then.
So that means there's probably an unsanctioned landing site somewhere on the planet, still shielded, but not a restoration zone or other listed facility. That's why I need access to the shield network. Here, a small anomaly in the shield network's power grid. I'm not surprised the TSF didn't spot this. It's subtle, more like an error or random flux than anything suspicious.
What is it?
It looks like power is being drawn to generate a shield over a small area in the polar region, but nothing should be down there. Orbital cameras show.
Down there? You mean
Just
south?
an empty mesa.
How are we going to get to the polar region?
That's a little tougher. According to the computer, a shuttle is currently docked inside the research facility. At least there was at last report, though that was months ago.
So we don't know that the shuttle will still be there or working.
I don't, but that's not going to stop me. I'm getting back to Citadel if I have to build a new ship myself.
That's decided then. We should get going.
There's one other small problem. Recently, Zerka teams that were sent into the military facility have not been coming out. But it's not as though we have any choice.
Let's go. Alright. Theodore tapped into the shield network and found that power is being drawn to generate a force field on a small mesa in Telos' polar region. Theodore thinks that you should be able to find a shuttle in the military. Where I was planning on going to next anyway. this way down? Military base. Oh, that's a big ass droid. Good thing I did droid powers.
I hear you.
What's going on?
How come I didn't see those? What's going on here?
I hear you.
Let's go.
How come I didn't see those? My awareness is quite high. We got 11. How can I not see that? Or more?
What's going on? This arm of mine isn't just for show, General. Stand back. The Zerka mercenaries were a little surprised when I broke my way out of my holding cell. The shields there were even weaker than these. After you.
Vader has the ability to break through various shields with this. Yes, told me that earlier. Last stream.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
What? No.
Time to take you
Okay.
down to size. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Let's get this over with.
That it? That all of them? Zerka Courier Case. BA-122 Prototype Saber Blueprints. Upon first glance, this data pad seems to contain blueprints for a prototype lightsaber. Scanning through the schematics jargon, a particular entry grabs your attention. Classified, Zerka Corporation, Project BA-122 Breakaway Lightsaber. Branch Research Development, Division Weaponry, Lightsaber, Project Status Prototype. The rest of the entry details, necessary construction steps, and component requirements. Okay. That's cool. Ooh, a Jedi night robe. We're wearing that. Now I look like a proper Jedi. Salvage pack. What's in there? Pack an ion grenade. How can we not see these? We have high awareness here.
What's going on?
Deactivate local turrets. Down the map facility.
Poison.
What is going on?
More where that came from. More where that came from. Time to even the odds.
We got it, whatever. Oh, come on. This seems totally unfair.
Say the word. More where that came from.
That's fine. We can take it.
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
All right, so here's the plan. Patton, you're just gonna go stealthy the rest of the way in here. And we'll take care of the rest of it. Or you'll take care of it for us, I guess. An administrative ID card. That's useful. Pretty sure that is. How do I not see this? Like, this is kind of stupid. My awareness is 12. I think something wonky with the save. Power pulsator mark 2. Where's that? Must be a thing. Key card, or terminal. The lens. Yes, I know he's there.
I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here.
I shut this door? No.
What's going on? This won't take long.
I already got everything out of the store. I'm assuming doesn't.
Wait here.
Oh, we got that door open. I'm gonna send at. Huh? Okay. This is kind of annoying. But I can't see these mines.
Wait here.
Not really quite sure why I can't see the mine.
I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here.
Whatever.
I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here.
Whoa, why does he have a different item equipped here?
Time to even the odds. Time to even the odds. Let's settle this. More where that came from. More where that came from.
I think there would be a computer terminal to like turn off these things in this game. I guess not.
More where that came from. Everyone down.
Why can't I not pick up anything? This is getting really annoying. No loot to grab, just go around, you know, fight everything. No computers to get through this on without combat. No, you gotta fight through everything.
There she is, one orbital shuttle. Looks like it's in serviceable condition. That's all a moot point, though.
Why is that?
The hangar bay doors are closed. I don't fancy flying the shuttle through solid metal, so I'd say we need to find a way to get them open. We'll also need to find the ignition codes for the shuttle, or else we'll have some trouble getting off the ground. If we get all that, I wouldn't worry about what shape this heap is in. I'll get it running.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay, it's been deactivated. Deactivate it.
This is too tough for me.
Nearby terminal. Unlock hangar doors. Base reactor is offline. Cannot unlock. Plasma grenade. Sith battle suit. Components. Let's see. +7. Yeah, let's turn those off. Noise, shit.
What's going on?
Just say the word.
There you go.
More where that came from.
He remains.
Time to even the odds.
Okay, I got some level ups here. Master Force Jump. I haven't actually used that once, but okay. Let's do that. Awareness. Quite high again here. Okay, still don't have a lightsaber to use these with, but that's cool. Sneak attack. Yeah, is this I have regular. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe he's talking about improved. Yeah. Oh wait. I see here. The regular toughness is, but improved toughness doesn't give you. Okay. Military door. Hello, Zerka guy. Am I part of a rescue team? No, not for you. No, I'm not. And how did you survive?
Tornata bias via. Gicho watana. Ikunera che te dinito. Baramas nucho.
Follow me out.
Grey King no una panca di planito bamanananga.
First, I'm gonna kill this.
More where that came from.
Do I not have the forced jump thing?
Who asked?
attack it. There you go.
This won't take.
It's just endless droids. Kill one, door opens. Here's 5 more to fight.
More where that came from.
Okay, enough of the droids. Force me down one long hallway, why don't you? Yes, those. Yeah, we'll add that. They're packing the real stamina? Okay. Nothing.
Tong Laldu.
Keep following me.
Yeah?
Not sure what is inactive, but okay. Overchar. Over, yeah. That was loud.
I'll have this open in no time. This is too tough for me.
That's where we gotta go.
This is too tough for me. I'll have this open in no time.
No more enemies, right? Computers that I can access in here? No. Alright, let's get this guy out of here before he dies.
I hear you.
I can't remember why. I didn't like this game as much as I liked the first one. There. Now you're out, dude. Do you follow us? I don't think he followed us. Did he die? Are you not following us, dude? Dude, come on. Come on, dude. Dude. Keep following me. I said, keep following me, dude. Gotta push you? Here, now follow me. Here you go, come on. Are you too fast for him or something, or what? Yeah, wait here. Okay, we gained some life save
The
points.
Jedi Code is still alive and well.
Anyone in need deserves our help if we are capable.
If you say so, I'm not sure I believe it.
There's a lot of people who need help in the galaxy. If we stop to help each one, the Sith are going to be on us faster than anything. Let's just accomplish our mission first, then worry about everyone else.
Gained? I would be lost after that conversation. Okay, how do I do the next one? Where? That said he there's a body there. I can check. Whatever. What other nearby terminal is there? Another HK droid.
This droid has been damaged and does not appear to be functional.
Okay, repair it. Program it to follow us. Okay. Reactor. Okay, well, I guess we're going to the reactor. Okay. So it followed us and blew up. Repair kit, okay. Sure it's not going to activate?
Let's get this over with.
Start the reactor. What is that? What in good Lord's name is that?
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from. Time to take you down to size.
Motivator booster. Game seems really adamant about. Here's all these things you can't use for like ever.
What's going on?
Exchange work gloves data pad. Data pad contains the ignition code for the orbital shuttle and the underground hangar. Okay. Parts. quick save here.
Time to take him down the side. More where that came from. Everyone down. Time to take him down the side.
Nope, no remains. Okay, no remains. Arts, cool. Components, okay, equally cool. Advanced med pack, poison grenade. Bronzium light battle armor, shield, disruptor carbine, spike and credits, frag grenade. Orbital shuttle doesn't have a hyperdrive and get you out of the restoration zone once you open the underground hangar doors above you.
I hear you.
What's going on?
I believe that was over here. Okay, we've unlocked the hangar doors. That means we've unlocked this door over here. It quite well could be. No. Take the shuttle to the shielded area. Go.
Statement. We have arrived too late. The target has evaded us. We must pursue it. Observation. You've likely escaped aboard the orbital shuttle that has been docked here. The bay control computer likely will have a record of their departure. Query. Have you discovered anything about the shuttle's course? Answer. I have managed to track the shuttle's movement across the SHIELD network. However, the SHIELD network does not stretch over the polar region, which was the shuttle's apparent destination. Statement. Dispatch a unit to the polar region with the last known coordinates and approximate path of the shuttle. They will not escape us again.
Well, this can't be any worse than last time.
So that's the hole in the SHIELD network, huh?
Doesn't look like much to me.
I'm always getting shot down. Like, getting kind of tired of it, honestly.
You've got to be kidding me. It's not my fault.
egotistic praise. An excellent shot, even with the prevailing winds. I couldn't have done it better myself. Field assessment. I picked up on the heat forms of the Jedi and his allies. Activate the mines and prime the self-destruct sequences.
I'm still alive. We're all still alive.
Relieved statement. Oh, Jedi, it is good to see you intact. We were concerned that shooting down your shuttle would damage you irreparably. Quick clarification. But now that we have found you, we hope that we can facilitate communications. Unnecessary addendum. And put an end to hostilities.
How many of you are there?
Chiding statement. Oh, Jedi, there are as many of us as are needed to capture or kill our targets. Egotistical boast. And there are far more of us than any one Jedi. Destroy one of us, and more shall rise from the wreckage. Unnecessary threat. And our attack protocols are more than a match for you and your allies.
Any reason you shot down my vessel?
Unnecessary clarification. We merely wish to cripple your vessel. Once we tracked your coordinates, we were able to deploy several droids in this location. Probing query. We are, however, curious as to why you chose to come to the remnants of the polar Telos irrigation system. There is nothing here that our instruments can detect. Eager threat. But we are looking forward to extracting your motives for coming here when we place you in torture restraints.
What are you assassin droids doing here?
Self-evident answer. Wherever you try to run, we will be there, armed and ready. Rhetorical query. So the query you have posed to us is one we put to you. What are you doing here, we wonder?
You want to fight, then come on. Freya leveled up. Level her up before we go too far. Just give her stealth, and then... Let's do advanced throw lightsaber.
I hear you.
Freya, why are you not doing your thing?
I hear you.
There you go, Freya. Freya's down apparently, okay.
More where that came from. Time to even the odds.
Ratio achieved. Systems failing, Master.
More where that came from.
Systems failing, Master.
HK control cluster, droid toxin emitter, droid mesh plating. Okay. Alright.
hear you.
Just say the word.
Make sure there's nothing out here. Probably not, but you never know. Alright, let's go check on Beodor. So if he's knocked unconscious by explosion, if you can find refuge, you should recover. Oh, I didn't see this. Hey, it's handmaidens. I think they're handmaidens. Oh, hello.
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed.
Who are you? Right, we mean no harm.
Why is it that everywhere we go, I end up in a cell?
Yeah, I'm getting kind of tired of this
Why did they lock
myself.
us up? What is this place?
It is a training ground for Jedi.
What? This ice hole?
Yes, it bears the semblance of an academy. But where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be joking. What is a Jedi Academy doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
It is a place hidden from the galaxy like the academy on Dantooine. But this place... Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner we're out of here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
And what is it about this
Thought I was the
place
last
that causes
Jedi.
you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Not in the way you seem to.
What? What are you doing? Get out of my head!
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current.
What are you doing, Kreia?
Deeper to its source.
Stop! Stop! Ah!
Ah, with the fear is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? Ah, and there is its heart. You surprise me. I could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield indeed. Do not worry, Atten. If he is a Jedi, he will forgive. And if he is not, he will not care.
You can't tell him, please. I'm asking you. I don't want him to...
Think less of you. I hardly think that's possible. Still, there is no shame in what you ask. We all wage war with the past, and it leaves its scars. I will not speak of yours, Atten, but there is a price for such things.
What?
Well, why'd you have to dig into his head anyway?
Price?
There are those who wage war and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses. You know how important this man we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve him until I release you.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atten, you will be broken. You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place. But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your mind. You will not find blind obedience a difficult master. You chose it once. You will learn to embrace it again.
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch, but why a vicious old scowl like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of Dajaric can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. You are a slippery one. Your thoughts difficult for even one such as I to read. I suspect the self-loathing that squirms within you gives you a curious strength. Your spirit, as diseased as it is, refuses to allow you to give up, no matter what threats you face and whatever wreckage you leave behind you. I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential is not yet spent.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
Perhaps. But someone has to fly the ship, and the Force is a hard thing to predict. You have crossed our path for a reason. Our path.
I mean, I
brought
could
us
fly
here
the ship,
for a
couldn't I?
reason. And now I know why. The past is here, and it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No. I've wasted enough time with you. Sleep, murderer, and be silent. I need no distractions. A critical moment approaches.
Wow, she's kind of a bitch.
I did not expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing. I thought you had taken the exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
Okay, now we get to make some choices here. Alright, let's see. Tell me what you're doing with my friends first.
Your concern is noted. Your friends have not been harmed. They have been detained for their safety. I find it unusual that you are traveling with others again. I had thought you had forsaken the company of others after the war. Or is that why you are here?
It was not my intention to come here, Atris, or to see you again.
Yet here you are. Perhaps you do not know yourself as well as you think.
I mean, I was kind of
Regardless,
forced here,
your arrival
so...
here begs an explanation. Have you come to face the judgment of the Council, as you did so many years ago? Are you finally willing to admit that we were right to cast you out?
Could not stand by and allow innocents to die in the Outer Rim.
So you said, so long ago. I didn't believe it then, and I don't believe it now. You sought adventure. You hungered for battle. You could not wait to follow Revan to war. The Jedi Order asked only for time to examine the Mandalorian threat. They urged caution, patience, and you defied them. So when you returned, you were brought before us. You were a Jedi no longer, and so you were exiled.
My punishment could have been worse. For that, I'm grateful.
There was much about that day that was difficult to forget. Your words, your defiance, and when you stabbed your lightsaber into the center stone. I had kept, so I would never forget.
I was no longer a Jedi. It was no longer mine.
Indeed. A lightsaber is the mark of a Jedi. When you turned your back on the Order,
It's
I
it's
have always
different.
kept it.
A
As a
lot
reminder of what can
more
happen when your passions dictate your
slow, I'd
actions.
say.
I have kept it, so I would never forget your arrogance or your insult to the Order.
If I became a Jedi again, would you return it to me?
Become a Jedi again? That is a thing
Yeah,
far out of reach.
it's
I am
good. I still think the
unsympathetic
first
to
one's
your
better,
feelings.
but
Leaving the Order
this
must have
one's
been
not
difficult
bad.
for you.
The
Yet you gave the Council
the
no
combat
other
and the
choice.
mechanics are
You gave
better
me
in
no
this,
other choice.
but I think that the story in the first one is better, and the actual like experience of the gameplay. I went to war to protect others, not for battle.
So your choice was to meet the aggression of the Mandalorians with more aggression. That is not the Jedi way.
Is the Jedi way to let people be massacred?
Every choice we make, whether we know it or not, sends echoes through the Force.
Yeah.
It can awaken feelings, ignite passions, hate,
The
anger,
combat's
fear,
definitely
where none
better.
existed before.
Like, it's definitely a
By
more
meeting
polished
aggression,
game.
by
Quality of
serving as
life
an
for
opponent
sure.
against which the
But
Mandalorians could test themselves,
I would say
you
that
fed their
the
hate, their lust for war, and it sent
the
a
story is just
terrible
kind of
echo through
not
them.
as good, and then
And because
like
of it,
the
you
the
and those
pace of
Jedi
it
who
feels a
met
lot
them on the
slower.
battlefield lost their way, and you turned on us.
Let's do for Revan and Malik turn on you, not I.
Without you and the other fallen Jedi to support them, to feed their lust for war, Revan and Malik's crusade would have been over before it began.
And you know nothing of what drove me or Revan.
I know you betrayed the Jedi teachings. All that you had been taught, you threw at your feet, crushed them beneath your heel. The Jedi teachings require we examine our actions. Acting without reflection is not our way.
Hesitation and passivity aren't emotions at all. I can't say that. So you were content to let the Outer Rim die for the sake of teachings?
There was no guarantee that marching to war would have saved the Outer Rim. In fact, quite the opposite.
No, there was no guarantee we would win, but if we had not acted, the Mandalorians would now rule the Republic.
A physical victory, perhaps, but the real victory lay in...
The triumph of pacifism? Surrender?
Do not twist my words. A physical victory is not the only victory, or the only loss.
If we had not acted, thousands of worlds would have been pillaged and burned of life.
You do not know...
If the Mandalorians had won, would the Jedi have fought them, or simply have meditated on what to do?
How dare you? The Mandalorian Wars should have been your grave, and Malachor 5 is where you should have died.
You seem to be very angry for a Jedi. At last it comes out. Was this always this personal with you?
You see shadows where there are none, and hate where there is none. You are blind, as always. I tire
You're very
of
angry.
fighting with you.
I'm the one calling
you
here.
lust for war, and you always will, and you have succeeded in distracting me from my questions. So answer me. If you cannot seem to admit the Council was correct, then why are you here?
I'm looking for my ship so I can leave Telos.
Your ship? Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless you're admitting to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
Paragus' destruction was necessary.
Necessary? The destruction of Paragus was necessary? You have not changed. Acting instead of thinking, putting yourself before the galaxy, before the Jedi. Do you know what you have done.
Yeah, I destroyed 2 worlds with 1. Why don't you tell me? I know I had put Telos in jeopardy, but I had no choice.
No, your crime is much more than that. Without the fuel from Paragus, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds.
Why is Telos so important?
Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other Rim worlds, devastated by the Sith, will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime.
But the Sith attacked me in Paragus. Battle destroyed the colony.
Sith? What do you mean?
The Sith came for me on Paragus to kill me.
You speak truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel the scars on you. And you encountered them on Paragus. But what would they want there? They can't have been looking for you.
They were. The Sith believed me to be the last Jedi.
You. If they thought you were Jedi, the teachings of the Sith blind them indeed. I am the last Jedi, not you. You betrayed our teachings, our beliefs, the very core of the Jedi Order. If these Sith attacked you, they will soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go to see if you would lead them here.
These conversations go on forever in this game, I've noticed. Were there any survivors of the Jedi War?
I said I was the last of the Jedi, Exile, and I did not speak falsely. There are others who were once Jedi, but no longer. They will not take action against this threat.
And you will? There's a change.
I have your ship. I will return it to you. You must leave here before you place us in jeopardy.
Where can I find my companions?
You shall find them north of here, in one of the old irrigation chambers. They have not been harmed. They are free to leave as well.
Then I'll be going now.
Take your ship, then. I don't care where you go, just leave this place. Leave Telos.
We shall remove him, mistress. Come with us. Are you all right, mistress?
The exile brought up feelings best left forgotten.
Forgive me, mistress, but I must ask. The exile, I've never seen another affect you so strongly. Did you care for him once?
The Jedi have no such attachment. As always, he will do as he wills. And the galaxy, and the feelings of others, can burn for all he cares. The day we judged him, I stood in the chamber and he was so right. He was so certain of it, I doubted myself. He chose Revan over the Jedi, over the Council, over... But now I am tired. I must meditate.
Of course, mistress. I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
That's a lot of red for a Jedi Academy. Just saying. Light side points. Yay! The light side of my pretty dang light.
Why have you approached me?
Searching for my friends.
You will find them in the main irrigation channel room, in the northern part of the plateau interior. The particle emitters there that once governed the flow of water to Telos can double as force cages.
So they are prisoners.
They were caged for their safety, until we could determine your intent, Exile. Atris cautioned us against your tactics, fearing that your allies would create a distraction. Your companions gave us little trouble, however. The male could have presented some challenge if he had resisted, but he chose not to.
Who, Atten?
He has had some Ichani training. He masks it well, But when you were in danger, his mask dropped into a stance we know well.
The Ebon Hawk, where is it?
Your ship is stored in the hangar. Atris has given you permission to leave this place and not to return.
I have some other questions for you.
You may ask.
I have some questions about Atris.
The mistress? What of her?
Well, I want to speak to her again.
She is meditating, and she does not wish to be disturbed. Your presence here has troubled her, and I hope you do not choose to trouble her further.
What can you tell me about her?
She leads us. As she rebuilds Telos, she rebuilds the Order, and through them, the galaxy.
And how does she plan to do that?
We serve the Jedi. We do not question them. Yet, Atris has told us that the work here at Telos may pay for similar efforts in many worlds along the Rim that were destroyed when the Jedi turned on each other. She has said the Jedi Order needs such a foundation if it is to rebuild. She faults the teaching of many of the Jedi Masters as the spark of the Jedi Civil War. Atris has said that if Revan and Malak had been properly instructed in the ways of the Jedi, they never would have fallen, and nor would you, Exile.
And what does Atris consider proper training?
That is unknown to me. I have never observed Atris to teach Jedi, nor would I wish to. Atris has chosen instead to focus her efforts on galactic recovery. Once the galaxy breathes again, disciples will come.
I have some other questions for you.
You may ask.
I want to know about this place.
This was once a mighty irrigation center for Telos. It survived the orbital bombardment of the Sith, though the inhabitants did not.
So face-coded, all the white garb. Yeah, except for the red in the side of the temple.
Waiting to be used again for the reconstruction efforts, controlled from this facility.
But why is Atris here?
Shortly before the destruction of Dantooine by the forces of the traitor Jedi Malak, Atris had many Jedi artifacts and knowledge transported here secretly.
Why here?
Even the Sith prefer live prey to scavenging a corpse. She thought that a world already savaged by the Sith would not prove a target a second time. It was a place where the artifacts and the teachings of the Jedi could be kept safely if the Sith could not be turned aside.
How did Atris know Dantooine would be destroyed?
The Jedi Council sensed it. Master Vrook, Master Vandar, but it was too late to do much except make arrangements for evacuation. It was a dark day for the Order. Many on Dantooine did not survive, Jedi or not. Atris would not speak for many days after the attack, and we feared our mistress was lost to us. In time, she regained her voice and her strength. She brought the artifacts and the teachings of the Jedi here and has kept them safe.
Why were the relics brought here?
Even the Sith prefer live prey to scavenging a corpse.
Okay, said that already.
She thought it was a place.
Artifacts?
Yes, many relics from Dantooine, some which predate even the destruction of Ossus. She was not able to save all, but she saved enough. She was able to bring them here before the Academy's destruction. It was a fortunate thing. She was not able to save everything.
I'd like to see some of this Jedi knowledge.
Viewing the relics is not allowed without
course
Atris'
not.
permission.
Atris allowed me to walk freely here. Surely that implies trust.
There is truth in what you say. Yet many such artifacts are sealed away in Atris' chambers. But if you wish to see a few of them, speak to the last of the handmaidens. She has seen some of these objects and has an interest in such things.
Last of the handmaidens?
Yes, she should be in the training chamber to the north and west of here. She constantly seeks to improve herself so that she may no longer be ranked last among us.
Why is she ranked last?
Because she is easily distracted by matters that do not concern her or her duty. Such distractions weaken her, and she knows this.
Distractions such as?
I will not speak of them. Ask her yourself, if it matters to you.
I have some other questions.
You may ask.
What do you do here?
We serve the Jedi, and we watch.
Serve what Jedi? There's not many here.
Atris is the only Jedi here, this is true, but the Mistress will bring others in time.
You mean Atrus and I are the only Jedi here?
You are no Jedi. Atrus has made that clear. When you went to war, you gave up the mantle of the Jedi and became something else.
Are you training to become Jedi?
I assume you meant no insult. It is forbidden for us to become Jedi, even if we possessed the awareness of the galaxy that the Jedi possess. We are here because we are not Jedi. That is our purpose.
Why would it be an insult?
We have taken an oath to never follow the teachings of the Jedi, only to watch those of the Order and carry out Atrus's will should it be necessary. Atrus believes the new Jedi Order that shall arise here will need to be guarded and watched by those not touched by the Force. She thinks it will give balance.
And who watches you?
Atrus is the one we serve, and she guides our actions.
But Atrus is the Jedi, and you were supposed to watch Jedi.
Atrus is trusted. She has watched Jedi rise and fall and knows the ways of both paths to see the signs when they begin. She is a worthy one to judge the Jedi, when the Jedi refuse to judge their own.
What's that? Pyramid of Pazak cards? If she is truly unbiased, then she may yet prove a good judge.
And therein lies her strength. We have known Atrus many years, and she has shown much wisdom.
So you aren't Jedi, and there aren't any others here?
Atrus is the only Jedi here, this is true, but the Mistress will bring others in time.
You said that already. I hope to learn the ways of the Jedi from Atrus.
It is possible, but if so, your road of atonement shall be a long one.
Other questions?
You may ask.
Why do all of you look the same? Here we go.
We share the same father, and we all bear the face of our mother. It is not unusual for the Achani of the same parents to be born so as to be indistinguishable to outsiders.
But the one handmaiden who challenged us when we arrived, she looks different.
As I have said, it is not unusual for the Achani of the same parents to be born so as to be indistinguishable to outsiders.
So she had a different set of parents?
If you seek to raise anger in me, you will fail, Exile. I tolerate your presence only upon orders of the Mistress. She did not order me to endure your questions.
Apologies, I meant no offense.
One cannot take back an action, and often apologizing for it only compounds the insult. Simply drop the matter and be silent.
Alright, never mind. Let me ask you something else.
You may ask.
I'm not looking for a fight.
This was ancient. Yeah, she was a. It was. You may.
No, I wanted to. Damn it.
This ain't. Yes, she. The.
Okay. Don't really learn much about that, but alright. So we only go north and west. Go talk to the last handmaiden. Credits and stuff. Thermal shield generator. One's 50 and handy and helpful. Dark Jedi Knight robe. Yeah, we'll run that. And maiden sister.
Why have you approached?
Pushing for my friends.
You will find them in the main irrigation channel room in the north. The particle emitters.
I shut them off and set them free.
It is not part of my duty.
Why did you imprison them? We mean no harm.
They were caged for their safety until you're
Okay.
You are the one who was mistaken. He has had.
Never mind. You really aren't helping. Hey, look, it's C3M4. C3, you alright? It wasn't your fault they took the ship, T3. Hold on, what information are you talking about? Why would you want what's in your memory core? Let's get you back to the ship. We can talk more there. Get out of here and secure... Yeah. Get out of here and secure the ship. Yay! And we gain influence with the droid. Well, there's the Oven Hawk. Whoa, hold on. Okay, there we go. Oh, look. What's in here? Plants. Yeah, I found him.
Did you find what you came for?
A woman from my past has made this place her home. I did not expect to see her again.
I felt as much. Quite strongly, in fact. I suspected there was something from your past here, something unresolved. I feel we did not come to this place by chance. You were led here. This woman who resides here, she did something to you once, something that hangs upon you still.
She was one of the council who cast me out of the order, wanted to punish me even further.
I see it now. The act has left its marks. Be warned, unresolved events from our past can create wounds in the present and the future. And more importantly, they can distract you, weaken you. It could prove fatal against the enemies we face.
Woman here is a Jedi, Atris, one of the council.
There is a Jedi here, perhaps, in that you are correct. Yet there are no students, and this woman, this Atris, surrounds herself with those who cannot feel the Force. Curious.
Atris plans to heal the galaxy, then rebuild the order.
Plans are fragile things, and life often dashes expectations to the ground.
Yeah,
Perhaps
I know
students
that.
will come to her in time. For now, she is surrounded by those who cannot feel the Force.
I knew the handmaidens weren't students, but I didn't realize they were unable to feel the Force.
Yes, her servants are not Jedi. Their minds are walls, trained to resist tricks of the mind. This discipline blinds them to the Force as well, even if they were Force-sensitive.
How do you know that? Were you reading their minds?
Invade the mind of another. It is not something done carelessly, or when there is nothing to be gained.
Let's talk about it on the way out of here.
Very well. Let us depart.
Is Atton okay? He looks out cold.
He's only sleeping. It seems the journey here has fatigued
Yeah,
him.
right, sure. Alright, let me free you.
I am sorry, General. I must have lost consciousness in the crash.
I was gonna move, but okay. Nothing to apologize for, you okay?
I'm fine, General. Even power has been restored to my arm. What is this place? Where are we?
A Jedi Academy, concealed in the northern pole of Telos.
This must be where I had detected the energy readings before, and the drain to the restoration shields. This room, this place, it looks part of a huge polar irrigation system, possibly planet-wide, like the one on Coruscant. I had been told by the Republic that it was not in use.
Are you well enough to travel?
I am, General. If you wish, I may travel with you, or join you at the ship.
Come with me, I could use your help.
Very well, General.
Okay, well...
Mistress, you summoned me.
I have a task for you. The exile is dangerous. I'm concerned that he was able to return to Republic space and reach Telos without my knowledge.
Mistress, the Harbinger was lost in transit. It was our failing.
What is done is done. But now I need you to travel with him.
Mistress...
I realize what I'm asking of you. And I'm asking that you keep your purpose a secret, even from your sisters. I need someone to watch the exile closely, and let me know if he contacts the Sith. More importantly, I need you to study him closely. I need to know what he thinks, what he does. Become part of his group. Earn his trust. Get him to confide in you.
I will do as you ask.
Why does she sound so evil for a Jedi?
But Mistress, the exile did not seem to pose a threat to us.
Ah, but he does. Do not be fooled by the exterior. It is his nature you must beware. He fell to the dark side once. He will do so again. I am trusting you with this task, last of my handmaidens. Do not disappoint me. The galaxy, the Jedi, may depend on it.
Gained influence with Theodore and light side points. I'm getting up there, if that's for sure. Alright. Can I actually move around in here now? Jeez. Components. Hello, handmaidens. You're the one I want to talk to. No? Oh, come on. Again with this?
General, need something?
Oh, there's something right there. Orion melee shield. Heavy armor, scout enforcer, spike.
What's going on?
You're gonna break into that. That's what's going on. No, nothing in here at all. Okay.
I'll have this open in no time.
Shielding. Turbo lift seal. Yeah, there's another door I wanted to go down. What's up, Gold Sauce? How is it? We're in an ad right now, but welcome in. Going pretty good, dude. I'm enjoying it. Got another hour to go for the end of the stream here.
Just say the word.
Yeah?
Right, let's go to that turbo lift and see what's going on. Up there. I went the wrong way. It's very confusing. It's locked. Yeah. Well, now that you guys are out of the ad, welcome in. How's it going, Gold Sauce? How are you doing, man? Everything in there? Let's check out this plasteel container. Yeah, I got some plans for tomorrow. Going to a Pride Parade. This thing here. I'm looking forward to that. Let's not go in there yet. Yeah. A lot of walking involved, but I think I'll be alright. Is there anywhere else I could have gone? Really wanted to see if I could talk to that hand. For some reason, it just doesn't want to work. I'll probably post pictures in the Discord of my my trip down there. Yeah. Don't forget to join the Discord if you haven't already. Let me talk to her. Why can't I talk to her? Save the game. Load the game. Is it not working? I guess just something's wrong with redeems. Make sure to give you your points back for that one. What is going on? Alright, let me try something here. I gotta fix something on the game. Not sure why it broke like that. So I'm really still here. think we're all big RE fans. That's why we're all doing this thing. Late leaving for work. Nope, be late. Okay, well, it's working now. Go back to the game. Are you the last of the handmaidens?
I am the last of the handmaidens. This is correct. I train so that one day that will no longer be true.
Oh, like leaving work. Oh, well, yeah. Definitely get home, dude. The others said you were easily distracted from your work training.
It dishonors me that they would say such a thing to an outsider, but I cannot deny the truth in what they say. I thought perhaps once having known the ways of the Jedi, you may understand what occupies my thoughts.
What do you mean?
There is much knowledge here, and only one of the Jedi remain. There is so much about their ways of battle, their forms, their stances, that may be lost forever if the last of the Jedi is taken from the galaxy.
If you are afraid of the Jedi lore being lost, why don't you try to learn some of that lore?
Even if I possessed the senses that the Jedi were said to have, such teachings would be forbidden. Atris has set us upon the road we are to travel until the end of our days. We are to serve the Jedi by watching them, not learning their ways.
But how can you watch the Jedi effectively if you do not know their ways, sense and defense?
I cannot disobey Atris. My loyalty is to her, and to her word.
Is Atris always correct?
You must understand, if we do not maintain our vigilance, then we risk a second tragedy, one greater than that of the Jedi Civil War.
Oh, this is really tough. If the last of the Jedi die from the galaxy and all our knowledge is lost, then you need not fear another Jedi Civil War.
I cannot disobey Atris.
Which is always correct. Whenever you choose to ignorance over knowledge, that is a tragedy.
I cannot I cannot.
Why does this Jedi knowledge interest you forbidden?
There is much knowledge here, and there is so much about their...
Battle is not the truth of the Jedi teachings. I believe it will be the farthest thing from it.
I know your meaning, but I have not been clear on mine. Stance, form, discipline are a means of expression and communication. They speak one's heart and one's devotion to their cause.
Devotion to their cause? Combat is not the best way to communicate with others.
It was to the Jedi traitor Malak. It was to the Jedi traitor Revan. When Terrace was destroyed, it showed Malak's heart through its execution and intent. It was brutal, without finesse, but showed his commitment to defeat the Jedi. Yet with Revan, there was the same commitment, but it was a subtle thing, like weaving threads in a tapestry, or strokes upon a canvas. She spoke through battle and tactics in a way one could never do in words. She showed her heart at Malachor V, and finally, at the end of the Jedi Civil War. I believe she was speaking to Malak in that final battle, though few knew it.
The Force drove Revan to do what needed to be done, and that is all.
But to say that seems an untruth based on what I know of the Jedi. The Force can drive others, but there is still choice, is there not? If there is no choice in the Force, then our teachings and our actions are for nothing, and I refuse to believe that is true.
Let me ask you something else.
You may ask.
Atris, you said Atris warned you about me. What did she say?
She said, you betrayed the Jedi by going to war when it was forbidden to you. You turned on your masters, your teachings, and yourself.
I went to war to protect others, not to fight.
That is not all she says. She says you know nothing of loyalty to any cause except your own animal instincts, and she told us why you fell to the dark side.
What? Why was that?
Atris says that you fell to the dark side in the Mandalorian Wars when you gave in to your lust for battle. Once you tasted war, you could not give it up.
That doesn't explain why I stopped fighting after the Mandalorian Wars.
Atris says when the Dark Lord Revan returned to the Republic, you did not march with him because you had fallen so far you could no longer feel the Force.
I did not march with Revan because it was my choice.
So it was a matter of choice then. If Atris has erred in her evaluation of your motivations, it might be best to inform her.
Did Atris say anything else?
I believe that is the extent of her expressed feelings toward you. There are variations at times, but all rise from the same foundation.
Expressed feelings?
Yes, it is difficult sometimes for others to truly speak their heart or listen to it. The words often prove difficult, or they do not come at all.
Are you saying Atris could be wrong about me?
Without having seen you and Atris fight, I cannot say. Battle is a pure form of expression. It is heart and discipline, reduced to movement and motion.
Well, I have no wish to fight Atris.
Then her expressed feelings will have to suffice.
If I crush your skull to the floor, am I the heart of the matter? Well, if I fought Atris, then that might make the truth come out.
Perhaps. It may prove truer than conversing with words. In battle, the words are swept away, giving way to actions. Mercy, sacrifice, anger, fear. These are pure moments of expression.
I'd like to ask you something else.
You may ask.
I heard you know something of the relics Atris has stored here.
I know a little of them, yes. Much Jedi knowledge is stored here. Secrets of their teachings, combat styles, and discipline.
Where is it stored?
The Jedi relics are kept by Atris, within the walls of her meditation chamber. Entry is forbidden.
Where do these relics come from?
Most come from Dantooine, brought here before the academy there was destroyed by Malak. Not all relics were able to be saved, for there was not time to rescue them all.
You said most came from Dantooine? What about the others?
I am not permitted to speak of such things, and it is not your concern.
Where are they stored again?
Jedi relics are kept by Atris, within...
So you've never seen them?
I have seen a few of them. Yes, they were not always in Atris's meditation chamber.
Can you tell me the ones you saw?
There were many relics. Among them, small cubes, warm to the touch.
Holocrons.
Each containing their own light. When held, some would speak, ask strange questions.
Questions?
Yes, their questions were confusing. They seemed to think I was someone else, someone's student. I had thought perhaps I had damaged them in some way, but I could not think of what I had done.
Where are they stored again?
The Jedi relics are kept by Atris.
Never seen them. What you saw? Questions.
You may ask.
You look different from the other women here.
I honor the face of my mother. It is not something spoken of in the company of others.
Do you have a different mother but the same father?
I do not wish to discuss it. If there is something else you wish to ask, you may do so.
Is it a sensitive subject?
It is not a sensitive subject, but a subject that requires trust. There is no such trust between you and I, and such trust takes time.
Apologies, I meant no offense.
There's no need to apologize. You were merely remarking on something that you saw. There is no wrong in that.
Can I ask you something else? Why does Atris allow me to walk freely? Nope, I'm not gonna say that. I'll be going.
Before you go, Exile, question for you, if I may ask it. You have touched the Force. What does it feel like?
I only know what its loss feels like.
Then tell me of its absence.
Imagine awakening and finding all your senses blinding. It's like a feeling of warmth in the skin, then being buried alive. An echo.
I see. Thank you, Exile. I appreciate you sharing your knowledge with me.
If you have any further questions in the future, seek me out and ask them. How is this dark side? How is that? This is such a confusing thing. How is that net dark side? It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand how that's a net dark side.
You are the I am the last of the handmaidens. This is correct. I train so that one day that will no longer be true.
The other said you were checked for training.
It dishonors me that they would say such a thing to an outsider, but I cannot deny the truth in what they say. My thoughts are not always focused on training. Perhaps once having known the ways of the Jedi, you may understand what occupies my thoughts.
I don't understand how that was a net dark side shift, but okay. We're gonna save the game so I can go back to my loaded version. So I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Why isn't it closing? Okay. Just to make sure that worked. I mean, it did, but whatever. Okay. So I guess let's get out of here. Into the Ebon Hawk.
Mistress, the last of the handmaidens is not among us.
She has left with the exile.
Left?
But why? Her oath.
I sent her to travel with the exile. She may discover something I cannot.
Mistress, the last of the handmaidens. She is willful, and she has demonstrated a fascination with Jedi. It may not have been why.
I know what I have done, but it was necessary.
I can't see chat. I gotta fix that.
Well, now that we're off that Dejaric board of a planet, I say we burn sky until we see lines.
What's with T3? You did what while you're connected? You downloaded Atris's archives?
What is the machine saying?
There's a hollow record of my trial on Atris's record, the day that I was exiled.
We seem to have found it.
Do you know why we have called you here?
Oh, okay. You've called me to answer my crimes on Malachor 5.
As Revan summoned you, so have you come full circle to return to the Jedi.
Why did you defy us? The Jedi are guardians of the peace, and have been for centuries. This call to war undermines all that we have worked for.
Is Revan your master now? Or is it the horror you wrought at Malachor that has caused you to see the truth at last?
I wish that there was more. There are so many different choices, but I don't know which one's the light. The light side, dark side choices. I realized that following Revan to war is a violation of the Jedi Code. I broke it, knowingly defying the wishes.
It is good you recognize this. It means you will understand why you must leave us. We feel that your true understanding of what happened at Malachor 5 will only happen in time, and it cannot happen here, near the battlegrounds where you fought.
You are exiled, and you are a Jedi no longer.
There is one last thing. Your lightsaber. Surrender it to us.
Much defiance in that one.
You are correct, Kavar. When he was here, I felt it. It was as if he was not there, more like an echo.
Revan's influence has grown amongst the youngest of the Order. She speaks to their passions, not their sense. The war has touched them. Many of them have found themselves in the war against the Mandalorians.
It is as I feared, and I fear that we have played into the hands of the enemy.
We have not lost a Jedi this day. You felt it. He has lost himself. He is no Jedi. He walked Revan's path, but he was not strong enough.
I fear it is our teachings that may have led Revan to choose the path she did.
We are not the ones who taught her.
We take responsibility, Atris, not cast blame.
The choice of one was the choice of us all. Revan's teacher intended no harm, and Revan had many teachers since.
Yet they all stem from the same source. Her teachings violated the Jedi Code and lead all who listen to the dark side, as they did the exile.
You are wrong.
The dark side is not what I sensed in the exile. Surely the rest of you felt it as well. That emptiness we felt. He has changed.
Whatever that wound was, it was of the dark side. We should not have let him depart. He will simply join Revan again, or perhaps worse.
What would you have done with him, Atris? Be mindful of your feelings. This is not Revan who stood before you. This one walks a different path.
No, although that may come in time. We let him go because we must. Where he travels, he carries his destination with him.
Malachor 5 should have been his grave. You saw it in his walk, and in the Force. It was as if he was already dead.
No, not death. Many battles remain for that one, if what we have seen is true. But the future is a shifting thing, and he cuts like a blade through it.
We should have told him the truth. A Jedi deserves to know.
No good would have come from it, even if what you believed was true. There's still the matter of Revan, and such truths could leave us vulnerable on two fronts.
Perhaps in many years, we will call him before us and explain what happened to him, and how he may be healed. Until then, he must accept his journey.
But he may never discover the truth, and he will never know why we cast him out.
And that is the future we must accept.
Those Jedi sure like their secrets, don't they?
Those last few moments after the trial, I had no idea. I know it could take a while, but keep analyzing her archive. Atris has a list of all the missing Jedi. Sure, display it. Master Vrook Dantooine, Master Zez Narshada, Kavar Onderon, Bash is on Korriban, and Atris, of course, is on Telos. I knew all those Jedi Masters.
A strange coincidence.
It is no coincidence. There is some larger plan at work here, and we are walking into it. This is too convenient to be anything but a trap.
Be that as it may, we need their help against the Sith. Oh, hello. She's...
Those are Atris's records you have stolen.
What the hell are you doing on our ship?
I have come to join you. I can help you against this threat.
Well, we don't want your help. Or any of your sisters.
If it comforts you to believe that, then so be it. But the enemies you face are many, and you will need all the help you can get. It is just me, and I am doing this because Atris believes you will need help.
I will take whatever help I can get.
Indeed. But of course, what does one more matter to our journey? I have had enough of this. I will be in my chambers.
Yeah, me too. I'll be in my chambers. But since I don't have any, I guess I'll just go to the cockpit like I always do. If she's coming with us, she gets the cargo hold. Might remind her how fun it is to get locked up.
General.
The cargo hold is enough. I assure you, there is little I need. I will attend to myself.
Look, forget Natten. We take the regular quarters. We have enough room.
It is no matter. I am used to worse conditions, but thank you for your kindness.
Yeah, we recruited we didn't really recruit her. She kind of came on board. The Shani defense, which protects her against melee attacks and is an excellent unarmed fighter. Oh, come on.
Is there a reason you don't carry a lightsaber anymore?
Atris and the Jedi Council took it from me.
That's not your lightsaber anymore. That belonged to someone who served Revan in the wars, not the person you are now. You could build another one, if you wanted to, but you know that.
You think I can't build one?
I don't know, General. But whatever the reason, you should put it behind you. I know this. A lightsaber is part of who you are. Without it, you're not complete.
Very well. To begin, there are some parts I'll need.
I think I can help you out there. I happen to know the parts you need.
Alright, what do we need?
We need a power cell, emitter matrix, lens and focusing crystal. Though I have to admit the crystal is beyond my means. Never did understand them. Those parts are fairly common, though a Jedi once told me that it's best if your lightsaber reflects you, and if it is constructed of things that identify it as your own. Just bring the parts to me before you get started building it. I'll make sure they're usable.
Oh my good lord, let me move!
For the last time, no. Because you're programmed to force your opponent to go first, and nothing will convince me the computer doesn't cheat. Even if I didn't have to go first and somehow I didn't suspect you of counting cards, I still wouldn't play with a trash compactor. Yeah? How many credits?
All I'm saying is that you've gone for a long time without a
Oh,
memory wipe.
crap. Let's let me move my character!
Under those circumstances. I know that, but I'm fixing everything else around here, so I may as well take a look at you too. What was that? That's what I'm talking about. That is not normal droid behavior.
What's going on here?
I am not pushing you around. I just wanted to see if there was anything I could do to upgrade your functionality.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
Good. Now let's get started. You wouldn't guess it from the outside, but it looks like you've been through a lot. I'll bet. I'm all done with you. If anything comes loose, let me know and I'll put it back in place.
Permanent +2 bonus to his constitution. Okay, cool. Good freaking lord, why was that such a long... Dude, you can't do anything. Okay, crafting lightsaber. Cool.
General?
You really don't need to call me General.
Sorry. Guess I can't get my head out of the past.
Wondering what you've been doing since the war ended.
I moved around for a couple years. Working as a starship mechanic got me from place to place. I wasn't ready to settle down after the war.
During my exile, I did the same thing. Why did you move around so much?
Then you understand my restlessness. Though the war had ended, I couldn't find peace in anything. As long as I kept moving, I didn't have to think about what happened. Know what I mean?
Only too well.
I'm sure you do. I decided I'd do something constructive. I wanted to make up for the things I'd done in the war. I wanted to design planetary shields, but there weren't many systems with the credits to spare. There was more that needed to be rebuilt and protected. I found out that Telos was going to be the flagship project for the Republic, and it sounded like something good. I saw Telos before the Sith raised it. It deserved a better fate. But Zerka ruined everything. I thought I could force Zerka out on my own, but I guess I can't fix everything myself.
Good to have her around again.
It's good to be working with you again, General. Something else I can help you with?
Do I have a lightsaber parts I'll need?
Let me see what you have. No, you're still missing an emitter matrix and lens. Something else I can help you with?
Where'd you pick up that remote anyways?
That old thing? I built him when I was a kid. Been following me around for years now, despite what I've done to try and chase him off. Hey, just kidding. I'm happy to have you around.
What does it do other than follow you around?
He helps me out with repairs. I outfitted him with a cutting laser and some other tools for delicate modifications. He's also good for singeing the pants of annoying techs.
That doesn't sound like deet deet deet.
I've been thinking about doing some other work on him, but I barely have time. Too busy fixing up the ship. Something
That's
else
one thing I
can help.
do hope they fix with their remake is these long strings of text or speaking that work with 3 words. Like, it's 3 words. Why was it such a long string of text? What are you doing?
Just working on the ship. I'm not sure who got her up and running, but I'm amazed she's even space-worthy. Whoever made these repairs doesn't think like most mechanics. But don't worry, I'll get everything in shape.
Okay. T3M4 in here. Do you know where the HK droid in the cargo bay came from? That doesn't sound very convincing. Are you sure you don't know? Yeah, that's not deet deet. I have another question for you. Looked like it suffered a lot of damage over the years. How much damage? So you lost a lot of programs in your behavior core in addition to the damage to your frame. Well, I'm sure you'll gain that skill back. I'm glad to have you along. Able to upgrade your memory core. Need routine maintenance. What do you mean credentials? I know what I'm doing. Okay, game's an influence, but didn't do really done much. Hello, handmaiden.
Oh, welcome, Exile. Is there something you need?
Are you alright?
Yes, your features, your stance. There is a calm about you that I did not notice on Telos.
What do you mean?
There is an energy about you, a lightness in your movements. It is something I have seen in only the most disciplined and revered of the Ichani weapon masters, yet it comes to you with ease.
I do feel better. I feel more in touch with my surroundings and others.
It shows in your features. It is beautiful to see.
Can I ask you some questions?
You may ask.
Did Atris ever mention me?
She said you betrayed the Jedi by going to war.
Oh?
That is not all she says. She says you know nothing of loyalty to any...
I do not walk the path of the dark side.
Atris says that you fell to the dark side in the Mandalorian Wars, when you gave in to your lust for...
If that were the case, I would have fought them at Jedi Civil War.
Atris says when the Dark Lord Revan returned...
That's untrue, but Atris didn't tell her opinion.
I believe that is the extent of her expressed feelings toward you. There are variations at times, but...
Expressed feelings?
Yes, it is difficult sometimes.
Think Atris could be wrong about me?
Without having seen you in battle is a pure...
Okay. Nothing really to be gained from that conversation. Well, hold on, wait a second. Why am I not equipped with this thing? Ooh. Here's Kreia. Initialize a control cluster. yet. Security system. Let's talk to somebody.
You know, I noticed a glow before, but now it's bright around you. You've come a long way since Paragus, and despite all we've been through, you seem a lot better for it.
Hard to explain with it. Even with everything happening, I feel at peace.
It shows. It's kind of inspiring, to be honest. Anyway, just wanted to mention it. I think the others have noticed it too.
I have some questions for you.
All right. What did you want to know?
Can you explain where you got your Chani training?
Huh? What are you talking about?
When we entered the Teal's Academy, you dropped into Chani combat stance.
Oh, that. Don't tell anyone, but you wouldn't believe how many fights you can prevent by just pretending to know that stuff. I mean, it doesn't compare to wearing a lightsaber, but then again, that doesn't seem to help you much.
Don't change the subject.
Yeah? So what? I don't ask any dumb questions about your past, despite the fact that it keeps throwing us into life-threatening situations. Want to know why? I figure if you ever want to tell me something, you will. So give me the same respect, alright?
I'm not accusing you, I just want to know if you have any other useful skills. You could be a real asset with combat training.
Well, hey, thanks. But you've got the wrong guy. I'm good at shooting people, cracking wise, and pretending to know how to fight with my hands.
There's some other questions for you.
Alright, what did you want to know?
Nothing, never mind. Influence lost? Come on. This game. Hard to understand what causes loss and what causes gains and what causes dark side. Like, I need to have a mod for that or something. Because that is ridiculous. Let's save. What is going on here? Why? Is there a limit to how many saves you can have here? Helos. Ragus. Onderon. Dantooine. Sounds like Dantooine's the first place we want to go. Bugging me. I want to get that filled out. All right, we'll bring you and you.
Another visitor? You must be here to join in the plunder of the old Jedi Enclave. You have to see Administrator Adari first.
What are you talking about?
You're one of the salvagers, right? Your ship looks banged up enough to be part of that lot. But you look different.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Then who are you? The only recent visitors we've had on Dantooine have been salvagers, and a slew of mercenaries.
I want to visit the Enclave, but I'm not a salvager.
Just to see the sights, right? You're just another salvager. Go see Administrator Adari in Kunda if you want to get into the ruins.
Where is Kunda?
Kunda is the big building just outside the landing port. It used to be the estate of a man named Matali, but he and his family disappeared around the time of the bombardment.
The Administrator rebuilt it, and now this is our center of government.
This is your center of government?
I know it doesn't look like much, but there aren't many settlers that live on this planet. This building is the start of something new for us. We're very proud of it.
Where is Administrator Ardare?
She was the agricultural administrator of Dantooine. After the Sith attack, she kept us together. Without her, the only thing you'd see around here are mercenaries.
So why are there so many mercenaries here?
We had problems with Mandalorian mercenaries even before the Jedi Civil War. The Jedi helped clear most of the problem up. But after the war, many soldiers from both sides of the conflict became mercenaries. And since we're so far from the core, some started gathering here.
If mercenaries cause any problems?
The difference between an out-of-work mercenary and a raider is a vibробlade's edge. The only thing we can prove they've done is intimidate a few farmers. The farmers give them goods, money, or food just to stay on their good side. The only one that isn't scared of them is the administrator. There have also been a lot of disappearances recently, and not all of them can be blamed on Kath hounds. But nobody can prove the mercenaries are responsible.
Who has disappeared?
A farmer here and there, or a family. We lost enough people during the war that keeping the Kath hound and Kinrath populations under control hasn't been possible.
So there are a lot of animal attacks. Some deaths, too. The disappearances might be just coincidence, but a lot of the stubborn folk seem to be more accident-prone.
Why do I need permission to gain entrance to the Enclave?
Have you ever sliced a Jedi security door? The old ruins are secure from salvagers unless they get permission from Adare.
I'll be going now.
Just head into the building and you'll find your way to the administrator. I'll be over by the entrance if you need anything else.
For a soldier, she has a lot of dexterity. Not so much strength. Just saying. And she has no points into... And she really only gets 1 point per thing. I guess she's free to enter that. What do you recommend? Rapid shot? Why would she... No, do not do that one. I mean, I guess... Fine, do rapid shot. Alright, what does she have equipped? She has a weapon here. It's not even a finesse. Okay, I want to know what her skills are. We go too far. Efficiency melee weapons, blaster rifle, blaster pistol. Toughness, improved toughness. The Chinese strike. Okay, so I need to level up her strength then. Master 2 weapon fighting. Unarmed specialist. Let's do... Oh, I should have done that. We'll do it now. Chinese strike. Using it under its attacks on its opponents. So she's basically a monk, which is showing me here. Yeah, we'll do that one. I don't hate it. Critical hits. Regeneration. Yeah, we'll do that. Safety harness, demolition, 42. Do that. Connie shield. Targeting visor. I'll use those up when I can. Okay.
What do you want? I don't have time for cursed salvagers.
Why do you think I'm a salvager?
Well, you don't look like a damn mercenary, and you don't smell like a stinking farmer. Why else would you be here?
I've come to see the Enclave.
If you're not a salvager, then I don't even want to know why you'd go to the Enclave.
What do you know about the Enclave?
Nothing but rumor. They say the spirits of the angry dead haunt the ruins. On a quiet night, you can hear the ghosts howling and scraping around.
Who are they?
Oh, you know, the folks around Kunda. Go there yourself and get the details firsthand. You'll find the Kunda outpost just outside the landing port.
I'm talking about something else?
Is this going to take long? I'm busy, you know.
Tell me about the salvagers.
Salvagers are a crazed lot of treasure hunters, looking to loot something of value from the ruins of the Jedi Enclave. Most of them end up broke or dead. If you ask me, anything of value that was in the Enclave has already been plundered. Nothing but rumor. They say the spirits of the angry dead haunt the ruins. Is this gonna...
What are the mercenaries doing here?
Not sure what they're doing here other than causing trouble. There's not really much work here for mercenaries. Maybe they're here to collect the bounty on that Jedi.
Is a Jedi here?
I don't know for sure, but that's what they say.
Who are they?
Oh, you know.
I'll be going. Alright, it's a good time to go ahead and end it. Not a lot we can do at the moment anyway, so we'll go ahead and save. Dantooine. Spell 1. And we will pick this up tomorrow. Hopefully I won't be too tired from my parade that I'll be walking in. I will see you guys on the next one. Let's see if there's anyone to go raid. Go raid. Sizzle, I guess. Hey, everyone, don't forget to- Let's say hi. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.